Have you ever tried fasting? Have you ever gone without food or water or something that you supposedly need for an extended period of time? So, today I want to talk about fasting and my experiences with it and how beautiful it is and how powerful it can be. So, just going to check we're online. I think we're working. So namaste, welcome, welcome. My name is Martin McNichol. I am a heart leader here to impact and inspire those ready to lead from the heart. And fasting is one thing that I avoided for quite some time. But I'm going to broaden the definition of fasting, not just to whatever that is, uh, not just to fasting from food or water, but fasting from substances, thought forms, ideas, focus, your attention, taking your consciousness away from things that actually drain you of life, that suck your consciousness out. But the most traditional form of fasting, of course, is with food and water. And in every ancient tradition, you see fasting, even in the modern day religions, as distorted as they have been. Many of them still have this practice of fasting. Most notably, I would say in Islam, they have a very strong practice of fasting during Ramadan and charity, which is a very beautiful practice, which I really connected with when I was living in the Middle East. But in all of the religions and ancient teachings, you hear mention of fasting. And so why is that? It's enduring. It's something that hasn't been taken out. It hasn't been, um, probably has been distorted from the beginning. Um, but it's enduring. It's still there. You still hear about it in the wisdom teachings. You still hear about it in religions. So why is that? So we could look at it from two angles. One thing is that it really works. The second thing is, and this is a little bit about what I want to talk about, and this is where some of the distortion would have come in, it can be used as a way to punish oneself. It can be used as a purgatory. It can be used as a way of, not what its purpose is raising our vibration, clearing our space, clearing our mind, clearing our body, clearing an open field so that we can express fully who we are. But it can be used as kind of a weapon. It can be used as a like a self-deprecation, a self um, there's a word coming and I don't know if that is true. Self-immolation. I don't even know what that word means. Sometimes these words come. Someone can check that. Um, but yeah, in the most extreme forms, in some religions, you have like these extreme fasts and extreme what you would call um, self-mutilation and all of these sorts of things. Of course, that's the extreme ends. But what I want to talk about today is slow fasting, not so fast. My experiences with fasting, again, I was resistant to it at the beginning, definitely around food and water. Um, but I experimented with it over the years in short little bursts, and then I had an experience a couple of years ago where I had a download during a conference, and just all my hunger went away, and I just didn't need to eat for 4 months. So that was a spontaneous fast, not something that I chose, and it was just something that happened with ease. But what I experienced was unbelievable. My energy just went through the roof. I just like had endless energy. Um, I still needed sleep, but my energy was just completely aligned, and I was totally in flow and focus, and my mind was clear. Again, that happened spontaneously. And this year, I have had more experiences with fasting where I have chosen to do it because I have felt the need for it, not the spontaneous way. It was more because of some physical challenges I was going through. I felt I need to, so I felt it would be beneficial for me. And so, again, in the same way, animals. Whenever animals go through something physically, they rest, they fast. When when humans go through something in modern day life, we distract and we try and distract ourselves by doing something, and we end up usually putting more stuff in, be that food, be that water, be that supposed entertainment or entrainment, and we do the opposite of what nature does. Humans are very interesting creatures. We spray poisons on our food so that other animals don't eat it, and then we eat it ourselves. We we make a mistake and we make one mistake and we punish ourselves for 40 years for the same mistake. We we let our mind make a decision for ourselves, and then that same mind that made that same decision changes its mind, and then we feel guilty and we beat ourselves up when we do. Humans are very interesting creatures. The human mind and the human ego is a very interesting, crazy thing. But let's get back to fasting. So slow fasting. What I feel and what I've experienced through the, I would say limited experiences. I had that 4 month spontaneous fast where I just didn't need to eat. I was just having liquids. And in this year, I've been probably fasting in some form for most of this year. So, like, we're into May now when we record this of 26, and I've been doing some form of fasting for most of this year. So for 5 months. So that was taking the form of only fruits or only liquids, and yeah, what I feel is like this slow fasting is the thing that's come. Is like doing it really, if you're called to do it and you feel like there's a benefit to doing it, not because you have to do it. I suppose I said that I felt that I had to do it. I felt that there would be benefit to me with doing it. But if you are choosing to do it, you choose to do it from a place of love. Choose to do it from a place of, I love my body, I love my being. If you choose to do it because you feel like you need to lose weight because you don't like how you look, fasting is not going to work. If you choose to do it because there is something wrong with you, intrinsically wrong with you, I'm toxic, I'm dirty, I'm overweight, whatever the negative connotation we put on it, then fasting won't work. But if we're choosing to do it from a place of love, we're doing it from a place of clarity. We're doing it from a place from what we know, the benefits of clearing our mental space, clearing our physical space, and clearing our emotional space. Then fasting and slow fasting can be very beneficial. And it could be as little as half a day, 1 day, it could be 2 days, 3 days, it could be a week, it doesn't matter. Start slow and just be in a place of love, be in a place of caring, be in a place of, it's a self-loving act. If we see it as deprivation, if we see it as, which many people do, especially when other people are fasting, it's amazing the reactions that you get when you're fasting from other people. Inside myself, I'll just speak for myself, I felt so good every time, so good. But other people, it's like there's something primal about this, about people eating and drinking, that it sparks a lot of people's fears. It sparks a lot of people's worries when they've witnessed someone else. And I've had all sorts of things very interesting to witness as well. But what I would encourage, if you're called to it, is to do it slowly, start slowly, and ensure that you are doing it from a place of loving yourself, a place of caring for yourself, a place of true self-love, true self-worth, true knowing that fasting from toxic thoughts, fasting from toxic entrainment, brain entrainment, the entertainment industry is entraining you to a certain way of being. Do it from a place of wholeness, of holiness, of coming from a place of clarity, and knowing that a fast of food, of water, of thought forms, of entrainment or entertainment, any of these things will allow you to increase energy. Again, it's counterintuitive as well. If we have the wholehearted belief that our energy comes from food, and we go into a fast from that, we're going to feel depleted. If we know the truth that we are energy, energy is all around us, energy is in everything, energy is everything, everything is varying degrees of the one energy expressing itself, either a little bit, a lot, or somewhere in between, then we know that food is just another expression of the same energy that our body's made up, that our mind is made up, that our emotions are made up. It's not something that we need. It's not something that we must have, especially in the, another weird word coming in, the gargoyle proportions that we've been trained into this idea that we need 3 meals a day. This is a program. This is an absolute program. And if you actually do some fasting, you will see it's a program. And when you do some extended fasts, what's interesting you'll find is that hunger disappears very quickly. And what you find is hunger only reappears whenever you start eating again. It's very strange. It's very counterintuitive. And I'm not talking about someone just doing an extended fast for no reason. What I'm saying is explore slowly from a place of love. Explore it in a way that is loving, is caring, not this like, again, this could be from some of the religious doctrines, and it's like you're fasting to punish yourself. Oh, fasting is a gift. It's a gift of the gods. It's a gift. Like your skin clears up, your mind clears up, your body cleans up, your energy raises. The opposite of what you have been told, that we need 3 square meals a day, that we must have certain absolute essential things that must come into us, be that thought form, entertainment form, liquid form, food form, it doesn't matter. Energy doesn't need anything. God doesn't need anything. Who you are doesn't need anything. Who we are is the one pure source energy expressed in a limited physical body for a temporary period called a life, and everything around us is made of that same energy. And in this modern world, we're in a duality system where everything, everything, everything is either depleting that energy that you experience or giving you, feeding you that energy. That's in the dual system. In the non-dual system, of course, there is no giving, taking. There's no less or more. But in this physical form, in this human reality, everything that we consume in any way is either giving us energy, feeding us, uplifting us, or it's taking away. And each of us know intuitively, each of us know in truth, if we are truly honest and authentic with ourselves, we know what feeds us and we know what depletes us. But again, humans being the interesting, paradoxical creatures that we are, we will do the things like spray the poison on the food so other animals don't eat it and then eat it ourselves. We will do things that deplete us, that age us. Age also is a program. Age is not biological, it's mental. And I know that'll be controversial to say, and I know all the evidence points against it. I don't care. I am in the science of self-realization. And science began as a noble art of expressing the mystery in a way temporarily that shows a repeatable pattern. But true science was always trying to disprove itself, not get funded and prove this one thing and then sell you the solution for that, which is what it has become. Scientists were the true pioneers of the past. Now they've become the robotic matrix agents of continuing to know the absolute truth and stopping there, rather than all like proving, because the mystery is infinite. So when science proves something with peer review and without they can repeatedly repeat something, that is never true in every circumstance, in every medium, from every perspective. And it's fine and it's beautiful. There's a little big tractor going past now, and that's beautiful. If we can show something repeatable, we can have something dependable in our dual reality, in our physical reality for a certain period of time. But true science always knows that the mystery is ever deepening and can never be answered and can never be quantified and can never be put into a single number, digit, or a single, what's the word, calculation that comes to a definite answer solution, because the universe is always expanding, the mystery is always unfolding, and it unfolds through consciousness, which for us is always changing and shifting and expanding and contracting. We've got a little bit off the fasting, but what fasting does is clarify your experience of life. And it opens you to the energy that you are. It opens you to receive more energy sources that can feed you. That could be sunlight, that could be air, that could be a hug, that could be a beautiful word. And takes off these limitations of I can only get energy from food, from water, from certain types of things, or other prescribed medicines from Big Pharma or something like that. All of these things become clear, and you become mentally clear, and you become emotionally clear. And I'm not saying it's easy. Nothing worth it is easy in the human realm because of this duality. Everything that has real meaning and purpose comes with challenge, and that challenge comes from outdated patterns, old things that have to be uprooted for new seeds, for new perspectives, for new opportunities. And fasting really, really opens that up in ways like, in most natural way. And slow fasting, which I wanted to bring this, is don't think you have to go into a 7-day fast. Don't think you even have to go to a 3-day fast. Look to where you can slow fast. What can you periodically remove from your environment that you know in your heart of hearts is draining you? Is it that Netflix binge watch addiction? Is it a substance that you intake, eat or drink? Is it an environment or a relationship or a habit that you continue? Is it scrolling on social media? Is it phone addiction? Is it certain liquids that have supposed health benefits if you have them every day and you've bought into a program? What can you remove from your life that you intuitively and just in your heart know does not feed you and actually diminishes you? And where can you go for a certain period and just see what happens? Slow fasting. This is what I'd like to offer today. And I would just say, if you have any questions about fasting, I've had quite a bit of experience. There's many have had much more experience than I have, but quite a bit of experience and a lot of exploration into consciousness and exploration into the human potential and exploration into what is possible for our physical body. And I'd like to just end with, there's a kind of a saying, a meme thing that goes around personal development and human potential, that we are only using 10% of our mind or 10% of our potential. When you go on a slow, deep fast, when you begin to fast from all of the things that have been draining you, I have found that that 10% is massively, massively, massively over-exaggerated. I would say that we are using a fraction of our potential. I have experienced in that extended fast, I had energy that I didn't know existed. I woke up days like so radiating energy that I couldn't imagine what it was like to wake up at zero or at minus when I was using drugs and alcohol. I was waking up in minus. I was waking up in deficit. When you start to wake up in positive, and I don't just mean happy, deppy, positive energy or like an affirmation to try and overcome your circumstance. I mean waking up and radiating energy. That energy, you're so full of energy that energy radiates from you. It expands from you. You have an overabundance of energy. Thy cup floweth over. You will never see the world again the same. You'll never see your body the same. You'll never see your mind the same. You'll never see human potential as the same. It's a fraction of a fraction. So if you're interested in this and anything else around this field of consciousness about leading from the heart, go to heartleader.love, connect with us there, and we will be sharing more of this as we go on these deeper explorations of what it means to be a multidimensional human, what it means to lead from the heart, and what it means to be here as a sovereign soul, bringing in and birthing the new earth. Until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are